What if the words you whispered in anger could ruin someone's life? What if a simple curse, spoken, written, or even thought had real, measurable power? And what if the reason your luck suddenly changed wasn't luck at all? Welcome to What If, and today we ask, what if curses actually worked? Imagine this. You're walking home after a terrible day. You mutter under your breath, "I hope you suffer like I did." In our world, it's just frustration. But in this world, that tiny sentence becomes a supernatural contract, a curse. Throughout human history, Egyptian tombs, African tradition, European witch trials, people feared curses more than weapons. But what if they were right? What if every culture was sensing the same hidden force? And what if that force finally awakened today? First, if curses were real, they would need rules. Every system in nature has rules: gravity, electricity, magnetism. So imagine curses operate like a form of psychic energy exchange. Spoken curses, activated by emotion; written curses, activated by intention; silent curses, activated by intense thought. The more emotion behind the curse, the stronger the effect. Anger becomes fuel, fear becomes focus. But here's where it gets dark. If curses were real, accidental harm would become common. A frustrated parent yelling at a child, a driver shouting during road rage, a friend saying, "I hope you fail." All of these would manifest. Life would feel like walking through a minefield made of human emotions. So societies would have to adapt, which leads to a terrifying thought. Governments would start regulating speech, not for politics, but for safety. Imagine curse control units detecting dangerous emotional spikes in public spaces. Your voice could be weaponized. Your thoughts could be tracked. Privacy ends, fear begins. But that's nothing compared to what comes next. If curses work, then counter-curses also work. Suddenly, banks offer spiritual insurance. Hospitals hire curse healers. Security companies provide protection sigils. Black markets sell extremely dangerous illegal curses. A small curse becomes the new handgun. A powerful curse? The new atomic bomb. Humanity wouldn't just fear death. It would fear each other's emotions. Now think about this. How would this world shape us? People become cautious with their words. Arguments become rare. Breakups become negotiated peace treaties. Leaders hire curse deflectors. New laws ban emotional outbursts. Schools teach emotional discipline like they teach math today, not for mental health, but for survival. A child throwing a tantrum could cause real harm. And the biggest ripple of all? Scientists now measure curses like radiation. Priests, shamans, and spiritualists become respected experts. The world turns mystical and measurable at the same time. But now let's slow down. If curses work, then every negative emotion has real impact. Every harmful thought has consequences. So ask yourself, what about the curses we speak to ourselves? The moments we whisper, "I'm useless. I'll never make it. I'm doomed." If curses were real, self-doubt becomes self-destruction. Negative self-talk becomes a silent, deadly loop. Maybe the real message is this: words already have power. Not mystical power, but emotional, psychological, and social power. Maybe we don't need magic for curses to be real. Maybe they already are. So, what if curses actually worked? Humanity would walk through life as if balancing a glass world, fragile, reactive, dangerous. Our emotions would shape reality. Our thoughts could destroy, and our relationships would change forever. But here's the question that lingers. Are we already living in a world where words shape destiny? Maybe just not as dramatically as we imagine, because words can break someone. Words can heal someone. And sometimes, the most powerful curses are the ones we never hear. Now imagine if this became real tomorrow. A world where your next angry sentence could change someone's life. Would you survive? And if curses worked, what if blessings worked too? But that is a question for another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us in the comments, if curses were real, what would be the first rule society should create? See you in the next reality.